Alright, you've probably come across the dungeon by now and maybe have made the mistake of going in. That's unfortunate. You might want to know how to get in there and access all the loot inside without getting killed. That's also unfortunate. Okay, fine. You've twisted my arm, I suppose I'll help you. But if you want me to, you do have to subscribe. No, seriously, I'm not going to start until you do. Okay, thank you. Now that that's out of the way, let's talk about the old man. He spawns at the entrance of the dungeon at the beginning of every day. You might have noticed and interacted with him before, but if you interacted with him during the day, he'll just say something about his curse and that's it. But if you interact with him at night, he'll say something similar, but will also have a curse option. Clicking on that will turn him into a giant skull with bony arms, Skeletron. You can see the fight currently on screen, and don't worry, this isn't quite the same being as the one that one-shot you when you entered the dungeon, unless it becomes day while you're fighting him, so start the fight near the beginning of the night, or otherwise he will turn into the Dungeon Guardian and one-shot you again, also gain insane defense, and buff literally every aspect of him, so don't let it become day during the fight. As you saw earlier, the fight will start with Skeletron spawning right on top of you, so you're going to want to run out of the dungeon entrance as soon as you click the curse button. Now the goal is simple, get rid of the hands. Not only are they annoying dealing damage and knockback, but in Expert and Master mode, they increase the defense of the head by a whopping 25 each. That means that with both hands active in Expert mode, Skeletron will have 60 defense. That reduces damage of every hit by 45. So once you destroy both hands, his defense does drop to 10, and if he's spinning, it drops to 0. In Classic mode, he has 0 defense all the time, so the hands aren't as big of a deal there. Each hand has between 600 and 1,989 health, and between 20 and 66 damage depending on the mode. They also each have 14 defense. In Expert and Master mode, the hands have a 50% chance to inflict the slow debuff for 1 to 2.5 seconds. Well done, you've taken down the hands. This kind of pushes Skeletron into his second phase, where he no longer has hands, so he doesn't have that annoyance, but instead he will shoot homing skulls at you every 1.33 seconds while one hand is gone, and every 2/3 of a second once both hands are dead. Now you may have noticed Skeletron spinning at you. He will stop shooting skulls during this attack, however, it is his deadliest attack. Because during this attack, if he starts hitting you, he will hit you a lot, dealing you lots of damage very quickly. This isn't really a problem in Classic mode because his spinning is pretty slow, but in Expert and Master mode, its speed is increased by 233%. It just makes it that much more dangerous, and the best way to dodge it is just to run straight away from him with Hermes boots or any of the upgrades. The skulls can be a bit tricky to dodge, but if you just kind of like fly up and towards the boss, you'll be able to dodge them pretty consistently. I did pretty poorly in the fight with both dodging Skeletron and hitting my own shots, but as long as you can hit your shots more consistently than I can, you will win much faster. My preferred build for each class is, for melee, I'll have the Evil Armor crafted from the materials your Evil Boss dropped, and either the Blade of Grass or the Star Fury. For Ranger, I use either the Evil Armor or the Fossil Armor with the Mini Shark or the Demon Bow with Unholier Jester's Arrows. The Star Cannon, though expensive, will shred this boss as well. For mages, the go-to is Meteor Armor with the Space Gun or the Jungle Armor with the Demon Scythe. Lastly, for summoners, the Obsidian set with the Snap Thorn and the Hornet Staff or the Imp Staff. For accessories, it's pretty much the same for all classes: Spectre or Lightning Boots, a double jump item or its upgrades, the best being the Yellow Horseshoe Balloon, the Shield of Cthulhu, and then some class-specific accessories like the Celestial Cuffs or the Pharaoh Claws. The Band of Regeneration and the Lucky Horseshoe are both great, but you can combine the Lucky Horseshoe with a shiny red balloon and a double jump item to save yourself accessory slots. And just like that, Skeletron has been defeated. Congratulations, you can now loot the dungeon and get any loot you want from inside. The best one for me is the Cobalt Shield. If you want more information about that, just click this video here. See you next time.